Hello everyone, welcome to today's episode of Card Making for Scrapbookers. We are going to be using Vellum for today's cards, and I pulled out a stash of way old products from Basic Gray. These are from 2010, and unlike other rub-on companies, their rub-ons still work 9 years later. So I have this sheet of Vellum, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to trim it down first so that it'll be nice on the front of a card. So I'm trimming this piece of Vellum down just a wee little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab some of these rub-ons, and I'm just going to go crazy. I'm going to fill this entire sheet of Vellum with rub-ons. I start by going through the rub-ons and cutting off all of these beautiful flowers. That makes it easy for me to be able to put them on the Vellum. So rub-ons stick to Vellum just like everything else does. Just like they stick to paper. It's not hard. There's no extra steps or anything. I guess that would be the right way to describe it. But you can see I have a ton of these rub-ons left. I actually have quite a few of this collection left. So this is the Curio collection from Basic Gray. And I admit that I have been hoarding my Basic Gray for years. I use little bits of it just now, and then when I really just want to play with my Basic Gray stash. Unfortunately, because they are out of business, well, they're not out of business, but they don't make paper anymore. My stash is getting woefully small. But I'm just going to keep using it teeny tiny bits at a time. Okay, so I have filled this entire this entire panel of Vellum with the rub-ons. They all stuck beautifully, and I left myself little gaps because I want to use some of the beautiful brads that came in the collection, as well as some sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps to be able to go ahead and create a fun panel using this collection. Next up, I am taking a sheet of just white 8.5 by 11 cardstock, not anything super heavy, nothing like that, just white cardstock. I'm going to trim it down to the same size as the Vellum panel. I'm going to grab 5 brads, and I'm going to take my little pokey tool and poke the 5 brads between both the Vellum and the white cardstock. So that's how I'm going to adhere the Vellum to my card bases. I'm going to go ahead and use those brads. I put the white cardstock there because that way the back of the brad doesn't show through the Vellum. So I'm just going to continue on here. I'm going to add all of these 5 brads. I'm going to place them, just kind of sprinkle them down the panel, and then I'm going to go ahead and ink that up with some vintage photo distress oxide ink. I'm going to cut this 6 by 6 paper down to be the base of my card, and I'm going to go ahead and ink that up as well. And then I can just go ahead and use my tape runner to adhere the panel to the front of the card. So if you haven't yet, be sure to head over and check out Caitlin's video for her take on how to use Vellum in your card making. Her video went up yesterday. Mine's crazy late. It's just been that kind of a week. I think everything's going up late this week, unless I shot it and did it like last week. I don't know. Anyway, so if you're looking for things like a Quilter's Vibe video, it's all coming. I haven't gotten there yet. I'm so sorry. So I am hoping to be able to get to my craft room for a good hour or two this afternoon or this evening and get some videos up and ready for you guys all. So I apologize for the lateness of this particular video. Okay, so now I want to add a little bit of detail to the side of this card. So I'm not going to put a sentiment on the front of this card. If you watch my videos, you know that that's quite often what I do, that I don't actually put a sentiment on a lot of my card fronts because I'm never quite sure what I'm going to want to send them for. Sorry about that. Fitzwilliam Darcy wanted to say hi, apparently. Okay, so As I was saying, I don't generally put a sentiment on the front of my card because I'm never quite sure what I want to use to, what I'm going to need the card for. So I am just going to fussy cut some of the elements from this 6x6 pattern paper and add a little bit of decor to the front of the card just to even it out. Hey, between my kids and my dogs today, right? Ugh, okay. So I'm going to fussy cut two little shapes from this 6x6 pattern paper. And I'm going to just place them off to the side here just to finish out the card design. And then I am going to take some of these Spiegel Mom Scraps sequins, and I'm going to go ahead and place them in all the little open spaces on that panel just to add some sparkle and some shine and to finish my card out completely. These sequins, I don't know what mix they are. Sometimes one of the perks of being part of Josie's design team and working for her is that occasionally I get just bags of sequin mixes that are older, and yeah, so that's what one of these are. All right, that will complete my card front for today. And thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'm going to try to get a couple videos up over the weekend. We'll see how that goes. I'll talk to you all very soon. Bye.